Welcome to another episode of Stepper Podcast. I'm Dez. This is my guy Greg
Hello, hello.
over here, and then today we got DJ, young DJ, one of our young ballers out here that plays with OSA. Coming up in the County area. DJ, how you been lately, man?
Uh, I've been doing good, just enjoying my summer and yeah.
Summer. You got AAU basketball. How's that been going?
It's been going pretty good.
There you go. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
For sure. For sure.
for
Real fast, DJ. That's why you said hold you all grade you're in, grade you're going into, how many years been playing basketball, all that jazz.
Okay. I'm going to the 7th grade. I've been playing basketball since ever since I can remember. I've been playing since for a while, and then I'm going to Northside Middle School,
Okay.
switching schools.
transfer portal
Yep.
in middle school. That's crazy work.
You ain't got that practice in, man. You ready,
Yeah.
All right. How many years playing AAU?
I've been playing since 3rd grade, so that's 4 years.
Third grade.
Third grade, yeah. It's 4 years. So, at one point, I talked to you. You was one of the top guys in the state. You think that's still here now?
I say yeah.
Yeah,
The rank is still up.
that's it's still up.
Mhm.
Do you like even consider or even worry about the rankings, or you just out here playing and they?
Question. Yep.
Not really. It's just I'm just trying to hoop and when the rankings come out, they just come out.
Yeah, it really don't even matter because at your age, it's like it's just some bunch of people pushing ego.
100%.
So it's like
100%.
a kid can be ranked number one right now, and come time y'all high school senior year, he can be out of the rankings because a lot of stuff happen, injuries and all different kinds of stuff. So, uh, I know you weren't gonna be so focused in, but a lot of kids do be locked in. Kids understand that it's not at his age, third grade, sixth grade. That's the rankings don't even matter. It really don't matter when you're a senior, but it's just a acknowledgement of some of these kids and just certain people just putting stuff out. So like, don't be discouraged because you're not ranked or you don't got no stars and none of that. As long as you know how to play the game of basketball, you'll be totally fine out here. Um,
Say you heard you got Gabe on here. We talk about his recruiting process, and it's pretty much work the summer. He put all the work in going into, but then it's like over one summer, people
yeah,
all of a sudden got recruited pretty hard, heavily over one summer.
yeah,
Not necessarily typical, or is it? I don't really know. But one of those things where it's like, as long as you're putting that work in, like you said,
it'll show.
yeah. So anybody watching, it's not about us ranking. Like y'all don't even have like organized basketball at school yet, right? This will be your first year for your school itself. So I mean, like, how many kids? There's kids out there who don't have the opportunity to play AAU and travel ball, who end up making it anyways. And if they haven't played organized basketball, I mean, you play organized, but not through a school yet.
Yeah.
And it's like in 7th grade, it's like, oh, all of a sudden you have all these other athletes potentially show up out of nowhere, right? So it's one of those things where the rankings at that young age, again, like you said, just more for ego,
Don't
more
even.
for someone to have a business.
So you excited going into this seventh grade season?
Yeah, I feel like I got a lot of showcase and I gotta prove myself a little bit more.
Yeah. Don't only thing I can say for you personally is you need to work a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Like I've been seeing, like I keep saying, you in a slump, and I feel like the slump is only because you take plays or take days off. Your body's so young, it's okay. You're gonna know when to take the days off.
Yeah.
Your body's gonna tell you when you're gonna know when it's time to shut down. But like when you in here running these sprints with your team, and I see that you supposed to be the leader, you lead vocally. I can give you that. But as a point guard, you got to be the coach on the court. And me as a college coach telling you something like you have to be able to go out there and relay that, like lead by example too. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I see you being here sprinting. You don't be sprinting hard, but you ranked in the nation. But Roman over there busting his butt don't have as much skill as you. But we know Roman gonna go hard. And there's nothing you can take away from Roman. And I don't think nobody can stop Roman once Roman started hitting shots and stuff. Give Roman your ball handling skills. What that makes Roman.
He gonna be tough.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then, what dictates a slump at this point in time?
Uh,
Would you say?
for him at his age, it's a lot of mental, and he wouldn't even know that he's in a slump. Somebody would have to tell him that.
And what what would it be like? Low scoring points, turnover?
Yeah, he's not
doing what they normally do.
Yeah, he's not doing what he normally do on a consistent basis. Like he's going game after game where it's like, oh, I can't hit no shots. Oh, I can't take care of the ball. And it's more frustration for him because I know what's going on in his games. They're trapping him. So he's never seeing one person at the 7th grade level, or if they're playing 8th grade, he's never seeing one person. It's like they're gonna double here, or they're gonna sit in the paint and load up on him. So it's like he's in a slump because it's so many guys at him. He's not playing against me versus you. I can make a play for my teammates. Like it's no get the ball. DJ's probably been passing the ball more this summer than anything because so many people been trapping him.
So I mean, so he's making the adjustments in regards to how he
has
at
to.
some point. You're saying that, so like it's one of the things where the current situation leads because is like how you say it, where
It's like a learning
real success. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The consequences of real success, right? You're doing so well, and it's like, oh, people respect you.
Yeah,
And
that's
like,
what it is.
Guarding you up like that because like, oh, we got DJ, we can't let him beat us.
Yeah.
And so, but then now say the idea is like you're saying, like I like hearing that, oh, you treat me the ball more. It's like, all right, I realize I got to do something different, and you're making those adjustments.
Yeah.
Going into it, it's like the kid's like, once you figure that out, then that's gonna force them not to be able to do that to you, and then
Then get back to what you
get at it, right?
and then get back.
So
Yeah.
without a doubt, like that's your, the consequence of your own success, man. I was like, you keep that work in. I was like, don't get discouraged with it. Like you said, just show up and keep working hard.
Yeah. But like you gotta, me going back to being a 6th grader, and I got 2 people guarding me every game.
Mhm.
I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Like, bro, move, bro. Why are y'all doubling me, bro? Like, move, bro. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, and this is game after game after game. So I know it's probably frustrating for you. So take us through that. Like, how is that feeling? Like, I know how it feels, but like, explain to them what you're going through right now at this moment. I'm talking about me in the past. So what you going through right now?
Yeah, it happens every game. I get trapped every game, but I'm trying to overcome it. Like I'm trying to figure out how to get by it. I've been getting my points and benefiting the game by being the coach on the floor, like you said.
Nice.
And I've been getting my points off the fast break and just benefiting the game in different ways and having to score.
It's different than you have been in the past.
Yeah.
Honestly. So you're having to adjust your game, learn some new things.
Yeah.
That's cool. So like at that age, trying to figure that out and doing all that, that's impressive, man. That's good work. The kids, like you said, is you can only control so much, right? If they're out there and they're triple teaming you, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
But what you can control is the fact that, I'm gonna work hard at practice. I'm gonna keep doing all these other things. I'm gonna do the best I can, and like holding yourself up to that standard, and like knowing that you're doing your best, right? Where it's like, oh, like you said, you're talking about sprints, and hey, I'm gonna take this one off. Like we can't have that. You definitely can't have that, especially if you already earning this much respect, because that's not gonna stop.
Mhm.
So it's one of those things where until you get on a team where they can't do it, right? And that's tough, depending on where we are, where they can't do it because you guys have enough talent around where all y'all can score, all y'all can do your thing.
Yeah.
It's one of those situations where you're gonna have to outwork them, right? And outspeed them. So that's just something to keep on your mind. Like, don't beat yourself up as you're doing something, as long as you are working hard, right? As long as you're doing what you think you're gonna do. It's the big thing.
Like I was telling you earlier, like it's not even just basketball on the court, off the court. Like it's certain stuff that you cannot control.
Yep.
Like just try to control what you can control, and when what the other stuff comes with that you can't control, you just gotta learn how to deal with it. Figure out a space where you can block it out.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of stuff in this world as a man that you're gonna have to try to block out.
Yeah.
And that's just part of life. So that's just something that you just gonna have to learn how to do. I mean, you are getting older, you get mature, like growing up. So I kind of enjoy sitting here talking to you about this type of stuff because your life finna start going like fast,
Yeah.
like super fast, and you're not a normal kid per se. Because like you compare it to a lot of other sixth graders, I can put you out there with some high school kids, and you'll probably look better than some of them.
Yeah.
Your only problem is you're too small. So what happens if you never grow?
I had to outwork them,
That's right.
and I had to be the fastest player on the court. And yeah,
I'm glad you say that because this was the conversation I always have with the people, and where it's you can make it,
Yeah.
but you have to be exceptional at that point in time, right? And like I said, you got to be fast player, and the speed is going to be a big thing, right? You have to be quick, and you got to be
Strong.
fast, and you got to be strong.
Yeah,
Yep.
you gotta be hit that weight room. And you also like what I'm about to say, I'm not telling you not to be a kid. Okay. You're gonna always be a kid until
Needs to.
18, 17 years old. Then it's really 16 when it's like, okay, it's time to lock in on what my career is gonna be, life.
Yeah. Sports wise, to start
Sports-wise,
sports now is because it's the sport of college. You gotta.
But you're gonna have to remember you can't do what a lot of other kids do.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna have to make a sacrifice of you're not gonna party right now. Like you're not gonna I can go on.
You say you don't be thinking about stuff like that. I say
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. That's why I said no. That's why I said you're not gonna party. You're not partying right now.
go.
You're not partying right now. But like, it's certain stuff where like, all right, they might be on a game all night, 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
That'd be the time you gotta get your rest because I need to get up at 6 a.m. and go run this mile. Like little stuff like that. Like you have to separate yourself. You can't. I don't mind. You can be a kid, but like it's a time where you got to separate yourself. Certain stuff you have to take out, make a sacrifice of not doing because of what your goal is in life. So life is about sacrifice. You got to take them. Everybody takes them. I can't. You probably can't walk up on a person right now and ask them.
I mean, just give and
What's
take,
that?
right? There's only so much time in the day. So whenever you're devoting time to one thing, you're taking time away from something else.
Yep.
And that's just how it is. Like, and this is not, it's not good, it's not bad. It just is what it is. And you just have to say, what do you want more? Right? And you got to think about, again, if it's in the future, I want these things for you. Things just don't show up. Right? You got to do the stuff beforehand to get there. But I say, with the stuff, if you're in here every day, right? You're working out, you're with your dad, you're doing all these things. So we know you're putting that work in, right? In general, so before I get to like the fun questions, I guess I do have a question. Like, so you that's mentioned your height. Do you see that as like how have you managed it? Like, here, are you like on your team? Where do you like rank from the height standpoint? And then how do you manage that? Like playing at a high level like you're doing, even though like again I get the speed, but tell me about that.
yeah, I'm probably one of the shortest people on my team.
Still can't be stopped. That's
yeah.
the thing, bro. That's it. So like,
But it's just like I gotta be the leader. Like I gotta like earn respect. I gotta be the toughest on my teammates. I gotta hold my teammates accountable. And like just being the smallest, you have to be the most vocal. Gotta be the loudest. Gotta be the biggest. Not physically, but mentally.
there we go. Say the no mountain, right? That was not I'm short, I can't play.
No.
You're like, nah, I just got to do what I got to do to play because you enjoyed the game. So it kind of got you like, I'm not like that in regards to not letting your height discourage you from being as good as you are. Right.
Yeah.
Again, you're ranked up there, and it's like, oh, he's not like a 6'4" kid already, and it's like you're out here getting it, with these kids. And again, as a leader on the team, Oakland, I like the mentality that you have. I just wanted to know, like when you were growing up, like I say growing up, she's like,
Yeah, like
you're still a kid. But we first started like third grade. You're doing AAU, and we start traveling in like competitively. Now you're going to other early locked in kids too. Like you like training. You're out here doing all this stuff here. When you went out to the different tournaments, you saw other schools or other programs that you're playing with. I don't know if you remember. Like, did they ever talk to you on the court, like talking about your height and anything like that? Or that anything you had to manage with, or like they're pretty quiet about it, or like anybody make fun of you or things like that?
No. They still like I was kind of recognized in third grade as well, but it still wasn't discouraging me. Like they weren't doing anything that could like mess my game up.
Nice. Okay. Do you have anything on that height? I'm gonna ask.
what?
As his height, and the other question to go
Oh,
on that and all.
No, cause I pick on his height a lot, so that's me. But like
It's making funny to me. Yeah, this guy right here. He's the only one.
to me personally, DJ is like one of my guys. Like, I mean, I care for a lot of kids, but like you hear when I talk to him, it's kind of like it's not always serious. But I don't want him to make any mistakes as he takes his journey. So it's like every time I talk to him, it's really serious. But I try to joke around just a little bit. But like I just for some reason I'm invested into him, not necessarily as like money or anything I want out of it. I just know what type of path he's on, and I done been on that path too. So I just want to help him elevate and get to where he wants to be to make him happy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like so certain stuff like I can't even touch on that. So when some of the questions you ask, I just start laughing because I already know the answer to it. Because I be around him so much, so it's like, and he's like a little brother to me. So it's like I gotta see him get to where he want to be. So the questions I ask him on here, I probably would ask him out there, like because I want to know. And sometimes I come in here and yell at him just to see where he's gonna do. I mess with him when I come in on purpose. Like, hey, what you doing? I gotta make sure that he's never off balance. I'm always on him, so he can never come around me and be off balance. Cause he's gonna see, okay, coach this and yeah, let me make sure I'm straight.
Right. It's all the love. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah,
You understand that, yeah?
Yeah, I understand that.
But him going to the school ball this year, I'm kind of glad I'm not coaching during the year, so I can go check some of these games out. He's also finna probably end up at my alma mater, Northside High School. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. We need something coming through real quick.
So DJ,
Yes.
do you play any other sports?
No, I don't play any other sports.
Have you ever played any other sports? You've been basketball, A1, nothing else. Do you enjoy any other sports? Try any other sports to know if you enjoy them.
I've tried a few sports, but like I really only have love for basketball.
Understandable. So what do you do for fun?
To relax, like outside of the basketball.
Yeah, the show basketball. What do you do? Like, you got a TV show you like to watch? Video games you like to play?
Yeah.
Draw, write poetry, whatever you want to do. What do you do?
I like playing the game. I like playing 2K. And I like to like during the school year. I like to draw. I like to do all those type of stuff.
He don't have his hobbies yet.
It's like when he's not playing basketball, he's playing basketball, right?
Yeah.
So on the 2K, just resting the body.
So we're gonna give you besides 2K. I'm gonna give you a homework. Go find another hobby.
Okay, that's something else to do.
Find something else.
Do you legitimately don't get tired of it? Like you're not like, oh man, I gotta be here today.
No, I
Where
never.
your mind goes,
Never get
like I all you're happy to be here. If you had to go to like a camp every week in the summertime, you'd be like, bet, let's go.
Yeah.
You'd enjoy that.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, he's
That's good.
locked
No,
in, dog.
that's a good mentality. Where to be successful.
Yeah, to live it. So that's why it's kind of impossible if he keep that mindset to not make it.
I agree.
So easy.
I agree. But
Like-
it's okay to have hobbies.
Yeah,
It's all right to enjoy and like, oh, you know what, I should say that. As long as, again, I mentioned before, as long as your best thing, your body tells you got to take it around, take that break. Like it's gonna be
that's what I
part.
was about to say. We tell you to have hobbies. Me personally, I didn't have any hobbies. That's what I'm trying to tell you to make sure, because it was all eat, sleep, basketball. Now as I get older, it's like, now what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Now I'm just, I mean, I train. I enjoy doing this and stuff like that. But like, oh, now it's time to take trips. Or now I should have been doing that. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So like,
So still be a kid.
yeah, you can
Like,
be a
some
kid,
time
but
you can put in, but it's not some. But you can go. If say you can go somewhere, do something, still bring a ball with you, do all that stuff, watch film, watch the games on TV, figure out what they're doing.
man, go paintballing, go golfing, go kart riding, go find some ATVs to ride. There's some stuff like
ATV got dangerous, man.
That is.
I remember growing up though. There was a Sports Illustrated for Kids. I used to read that
Yeah,
growing up, and there was an article on like the worst thing ever, and they were like, it was like anti-ATV like propaganda out there. It was some crazy stuff. Like I'm like, bro, I was like, oh, so I was scared to ride with ATV, which is like the 4-wheelers. I was so scared to ride those things growing up
man.
because there was that one article when I was in, I think, 3rd grade.
Have you been riding 4-wheeler? Have you been paintballing?
Oh, yeah, I've been paintballing,
Okay. Yeah.
but I like to travel as well. I've been to a lot of places in the United States.
Okay. You
Pictures.
Yeah, I got a few pictures.
So if you like to travel, like go places, you got to do like a.
Yeah.
Remember, if your own personal pictures, if you every time it's like you're
Yeah.
dunking on something, you find like the memorial, or you're D'ing someone up, like because it's
Yeah.
I say this is one of the things I regret. This is this is probably a little bit over your head, but it's like one of those things where it's like I went to a lot of stadiums where I went to football teams. I didn't take pictures in like every single stadium because I was like it'd be dope to have a mirage or collage of like legitimately in a room. You know, you look around the stadium and have the banner of the pictures like the stadiums like mural. I said a mirage, a mural, pictures all around and stuff like that. But it's like, one thing I do regret is not taking pictures, and having it with me. And I started before there was cell phones like that.
Yeah,
But now it's like y'all got the cell phone, so y'all can easily get that. So like I say, if you do that, it'll be fun. Like it's one of those things. It's silly, but if you get those pictures, it's a fun little thing to set up. You and your dad can have a nice little. Oh, let's go. We gotta find the best place to take this picture, right? So it just gives you a little adventure per location, a little extra.
All right, DJ, you got any questions for me or Coach Gray before we get out of here?
Not really. It's just, yeah, not really.
Okay.
I got a question. Who's gonna win the finals? NBA finals.
I got the Thunder.
I got the phone too.
I could have told you that before he even asked.
If Tatum getting hurt,
No, I'm going.
Tatum get hurt.
Oh,
Who would
Indiana still be there, yeah.
they doing
they
it?
still would have won. No, that was the Knicks. The Knicks played
And our Knicks played them.
the Celtics, and that's when Tatum got hurt.
Yeah. But regardless, Indiana.
They're still gonna be in it.
That's why Indiana's about to win it.
Oh, you think Indiana's gonna win it? He called the NCAA finals.
Telling you.
No.
I don't know. So I go with Dez. Like,
Why?
Hmm?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
Where do you think the mecca of basketball is?
Mm,
The state of Indiana.
New York. Hoosiers. Is that why Hoosiers? No,
The state of Indiana.
It's a big basketball place.
It
That's
was
true.
big basketball. And when the last time they won?
a while ago,
Mm-hmm.
when I was, I don't know.
If the Indiana Pacers win this NBA Finals, they're set for the next ever.
Next ever.
Yeah, because OKC is coming back.
I got you.
Or if OKC's win, their whole team splits up after this year. They don't have enough money. It's not enough cap space. They can't pay all them.
So you're saying they gotta win it this year?
Yes.
Okay, see.
They can't pay them all.
They're gonna win it this year.
They got a lot of dogs too.
They're not big enough.
Interesting. We'll see.
Want to place a bet?
Mm-hmm.
100 push-ups on the series. I got Indiana.
Okay.
You got OKC.
Now, if I win, OKC win.
100 push-ups.
100 push-ups, bro.
Push-ups too.
Yeah.
We'll put on the podcast.
Yeah, 100 push-ups.
I'm not taking this bet.
Get in the comments.
Let's see what match was. I'm not taking that.
Get in the comments if you like OKC. I'm betting 100 push-ups. Anybody wants it? Going with Indiana. Taking our bets.
OKC gonna win it.
There we go. We'll see what happens.
All right, you guys have a good one. See you next time.
See you guys. Thanks.